Yo, we are out here. Hello, if you don't know who I am, my name's Zach Lara, and I've been coaching on Rocket League for over 4 years now. I do coaching with all my subscribers on Twitch, whether it's through Amazon Prime, paid on your own, or gifted by a member of the community. So if you guys do want to come by and say hello, I do go live every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. I'm also a coach on Metafy, so if you guys wanted to book a session directly with me, those links will be down below, and I'd love to get a coaching session in with you. We also do give away random coaching sessions to subscribers here on YouTube, so if you're lucky like this person, you just want a free coaching session, please message me down in the Discord so we can go ahead and set up that free coaching with you. I do want to say thank you guys so much for all your support. It honestly means the world. So let's go ahead and dive into this replay. So what I want to try to do is try to find a game with you playing with the solo queue. Actually, I do want to do one thing really quickly beforehand. I'm actually going to see if I can find... What is that thing after it?
It's the smiley face, but it's covered.
Okay. This is a ranked match with you and someone else. So we're going to see how this goes.
Is this with me back in Diamond, I'm guessing?
This is June 25th. You're Champ 1.
Okay. I'm still getting used to Champ winning. I don't know how this stuff works yet. The confusion that I was in.
Okay, so what were you looking for from here?
I kind of thought he was that was confusing when he didn't go on the way, and I'm like, oh god, I gotta go back.
Okay, so even if you're thinking he's gonna hit this, so you gotta remember in twos, it's just you and this guy here. So we wanna make sure that we are rotating appropriately. So in this situation here, he definitely is going to take the ball first. And like you're saying, you're thinking that he's going to take this ball here. So we constantly want to be looking at how this play is going to unfold here. So with this here, so win and loss. We definitely always want to be favoring the losing side of the play, because even if he does clear it down the field for the win, we have two of these blue players who are probably going to pick up possession of that ball anyways. So for you to try to, if that ball gets hit out, you try to steal that ball from both those players, it's just going to be really dangerous. And the thing is that, again, leaves this back open here. We want to make sure that we are setting up for playing that loss, especially with this situation. With you guys bunched up, you kind of naturally need to create some space. At this point, I would have just chilled out here, probably in pizza slice right here. Just kind of hanging out, letting this play kind of unfold. And then, you know, when the loss of the play happens, then you could have picked that up. Because that's exactly kind of what happened here is he wound up losing the ball. So instead of sitting in pizza slice here, as soon as you lost that ball here, you could have made that play without any boost. So just kind of like slowing down here for this moment, just taking your time, because right now you guys are both bunched up. You need to naturally create some space. And there's two ways you can create space, either by driving away or just not moving and let his car slowly go away from you. Now you have a good amount of space, and you actually take ball possession here, or at least force a 50 here, opposed to the net just being completely open.
Wait for him to take possession so I can take that possession.
Okay, so I like this here. You started out from here with the 100 boost. You got supersonic there, so you use 60 of your boost to go supersonic. What we could have done, at least added one flip, especially with the distance you had to cover here. You had to cover some distance, so adding one flip is going to help you get supersonic faster and also conserve a lot of the boost, because right now we had 100, we went all the way down to 40, so we lost 60 essentially there. So definitely just adding a flip there, I think is going to help out tremendously.
So like, no, I'm not gonna do that again. I wait, because my teammates are already there.
Okay.
I kind of passed it to them.
So kind of what happened here is, so I'm looking at you here. So you went all the way from 100 boost over here. Okay, which is fine at this point here. No big deal. We're gonna start going down the field now. We went from corner. We went all the way to this corner, and I think as soon as this happened, your teammate over here on the left-hand side, I think, was looking at you and saw that you traveled all the way to that distance. So I think from this point, he wanted to cut in to make a play here. Now he's here, and now you're both here. So even though technically you are first and he should have been second rotating behind you, I think since you went from 100 boosts to the other 100 boosts across the field, I think he took that as an opportunity to go ahead and cut you off and fill in as that number 1 role. So looking at this situation here, especially since you just grabbed that 100 boost, we really don't need to go across the field and snag that. If anything, from this pizza slice here, which is, I'm really happy with that defensive rotation, because now it sets you up for success with going down the field and grabbing those boost pads. So I think the way that I would have taken this route is as soon as I would have hit this pizza slice here after grabbing that boost and establishing what's going on, I think from here, I would have went down these pads right here and then been able to make an appropriate challenge here. I think cutting that out of the play would have probably seen a lot better result there. And your teammate doesn't like the kickoffs? Okay.
I trust you, teammate. I get in the way by accident. You know how that goes.
Okay. So definitely in this situation here, I would like to start seeing you, now that you're in champ, take possession of this ball. A lot of people kind of get the idea, if I don't have any boosts, I just need to hit it as hard as I can. That's the complete opposite. If you do not have any boosts, if your boost is at 0 like you are right now, make them come at you and make the challenge. And then you can try 50ing it, into their net or whatever you want to do, because you have this ball possession here. So capitalize on that, and you're going to see a huge improvement just overall with that. Yeah, a lot of people think when they don't have any boosts that they just need to hit it as hard as they can. Now, that's free ball possession for them. So as soon as we realize that this post is flipped, because we were rotating clockwise, your rotations, we did start off, from the kickoff. We were rotating this way through. And now, as soon as this guy here, as soon as Benji clears it over the net this way, rotations have now flipped. So now instead of this being the rotations going against each other, now that post is flipped. And now, since you're going this way, we actually need to go back down this way. This post is now flipped. So I'm actually going to go ahead and just follow your car here. We're going to go back to here. Where you at?
I've been
You're here. We're going this way. Okay, I'm going across the field. And I'm here. This is the route I would have taken. So definitely just kind of going across, going through, grabbing those boost pads if you need those, and then setting yourself up for success in that pizza slice. So that is something I want you to constantly think of, because with us doing that, we avoid this. So this is unfortunate. So like I said, you're actually on blue's rotations now because of that post flip, and this is where we're going to run into the ball. And yeah, we can just avoid that.
Yeah. If double doesn't go well, you do.
No, it was good. I like that because like you kept on going. So for that first demo here, I'm really happy with that one. That was a good play to go for. You're saying you're done with the ball, you rotate through. I'm okay with this one. This one kind of reached a little forward, so that kind of pulled you out of rotation. You always don't want them to pull you out of rotation, because then the demo is going to start hurting you. But really good recoveries, really good kind of flowing through. You never hit your brake, so I like that. And then perfect. Nice rotation to the back post side. Gets a nice hit on the ball. Post is going to flip here.
Oops.
Yeah, so I think just by realizing that this is happening here, if you have a clearance, like from your teammate and to go make this hard challenge, or you see that they're going for that boost or something like that, and you're probably okay with going here and applying that pressure like you just did. But I would like to really get you in the habit to realizing as soon as that ball flips over here, that ball did just rotate over here now, that we realize that our rotations now need to go this way. And so just setting ourselves up with success. But as you see, blue's going this way for the challenge here, and your car is also going the same way. Same way here as well.
I never backed down, but then I messed up the back down. Can't fuck me like that. I'm bumped. You saved it. It wasn't intentional for you to save it. You're safe. Boom. Boom. And I'm ready for that read.
I'm actually really happy with that. That's a really good play here. You go for this here, and you can tell you're reading for that 50. That's huge. That is huge, huge, huge. And so the fact that you did that, even though it looks like you kind of lost it a little bit, that still turned out to be a really good result, especially for your team to have an opportunity to go for that. Everybody missed it, so it is what it is. But no, fantastic job with that, though. I'm super happy with that. So I like this here, but as soon as you realize your teammate's front post here, we want to avoid the situation here. We really want to make sure that we are getting established on going to that pizza slice. It's going to help us out dramatically here. So yeah, from here, we definitely want to make sure that we are snagging the proper route to be able to grab those boost pads as well. So we can see the pads here and get you into pizza slice there. And what that's going to do is by sitting over here, because your teammate's going to be rotating the wrong way this way, you kind of got to let them take responsibility for that goal there, because this is going to hurt. So by you coming all the way up over here, it's also going to hurt. It's not going to help at all. And that's just what makes it super awkward here. So now he does turn around and make that challenge, but now you're all the way extended here. But we need to get you back over here.
I see.
Because now we're pushed up. We're looking for a win in a sense, but like right now, you guys are really close to each other. So he just got over the midline to push you on to offense. And that's a big thing. I know a lot of people do is they prematurely rotate on the offense and rotate on the defense. And it's just like, you know, we kind of need to like just relax and chill out for a second. Let this play unfold, because you are looking for that loss, looking for constant loss. We're not worried about the win. We don't want the win. Looking about loss and loss only. So as this plays unfold, you know, we're still looking lost, because if he's going to recover and go, that's fine. If we're going to take the ball over, then that's fine as well. But we want to look at constant loss. So there's the loss, and this is what we need to be going for. So nice play on that one there. And took him a very, very long time to rotate back, unfortunately. So what are your thoughts with that replay?
It was a good game, though.
Yeah. Overtime games, you always should be pretty happy about that. And then we'll go ahead and get in the game. Champ 3 lobby, so I should be pushing you quite a bit here.
I don't even think I'm warmed up.
Perfect.
Just saying, we're doing Heat Seeker, and you lost by 2 points. Finish the best. You can fight. Oh, they both went for it. Oh yeah. I trust you. I trust you. That's a minute. I tried for that thing. It's all you. You're good. The flick? Nice. I call it the flick. How do you do a flick? You go sideways? Like a sideways flip or forward at the same time?
You can do forward, you can do diagonal. I think a lot of people like the diagonal.
Never sideways, right?
I mean, you can do sideways. Do whatever your heart desires.
Sometimes I do sideways and it really works out fine. It's fine. Now I've got time for you guys. I don't know if I should be running or if I should be going back. Oh, I took the first one. Oh, come on, too high. I'm switching back. I feel like I should go for it, but I feel like I should not at the same time.
I am behind you, so you're good.
Yeah, kind of lost. I was ready. It was a good prediction about what he would do. Oh no. I'm not gonna do that now. Oh well, he missed, and that's good. I wasn't sure quite how he missed. I thought I could get a pulse cookie, but I hit it too hard and it couldn't. But hey, I'm home. I know you're gonna hit that. I practiced so much Heat Seeker, I know your moves. I'm protecting your moves. What you say about me? Huh? What you say about me? I'm bad to say or you wrong?
Nice shot.
Okay, I got it. You got it. I wanted to go for it, but then I wasn't sure because they're going to do this anyway. That's 2 over. Swag's back. Oh no. Swag. Got no swag anymore. I went to go back to the mill. And nice. And they say, oh no, they fort freeze. Cool. I'm gonna try a new move. After new move I learned. To you, my friend.
Wow.
I don't think that's the thing. I'm gonna go for middle boost, but I wait to see the response. Oh, they knew I was gonna hit like that. They knew.
Okay.
But he messed up. Like I was going for you. Woo. I don't know if you dodge through me or if you just get. But hey, doesn't matter, right?
Yeah. Nice.
I went from the stairs sideways, but he said, haha, that's what I get. I'm not gonna let myself get pushed around no more. I don't know what to do. Nice shot. Oh, classic. Classic death. Guess what, buddy? I missed. But it's better than going backwards, right?
Yeah.
I'm gonna try getting a double click shot. Let's go.
I believe in you.
But no, they said no. This is I'm stopping you. Back. I'm gonna go back. I don't go too high, but I go high enough where if they try getting a flick, I'm ready, and if they don't flick, I'm ready. Oh, it's perfect pass. It's a perfect form. Oh no! I'll save you, boost. Faking. Oh, okay.
All right. We'll go and snag that replay.
I think I lost them.
Perfect.
And I got ready.
So I love it. So did you see how that worked out so much? Because like you're ready to go for this ball. So rotating to the back post in pizza slice, which is perfect. Definitely enjoying. Do you like stuffed crust?
I love the stuffed crust.
I love the stuffed crust as well. So amazing. But yeah, so perfect in the pizza slice.
Okay, yes. Blue pepperoni.
There's no red. Well, I guess there's pink in here. I guess we could do that as pepperoni.
No, blue pepperoni is the best pepperoni. It's exotic.
But yeah, so awesome. Sitting in the pizza slice, perfect. Waiting for the play to unfold. And then as soon as the play unfolds, then we go ahead and go and make our challenge here, which is perfect because they overextended here. And that's why we don't want to go for these on the other end as well. So a really good example here, because now you have passer who believes, and then we have the shooter who also believes, and it's just not happening. So as you can see, I'm already rotating around behind you, grabbing these boost pads to hopefully go fill right into pizza slice, and you're gonna go ahead and make that challenge on the ball. Go let it play. Perfect, right to pizza slice for me. But this is a win. It's all win. So fantastic jobs there, and we're able to take this possession and capitalize on this kind of really push us on the offense. So that's like the biggest thing about that. It's just being patient on our end, letting them do their things. We're going to be able to capitalize on that all the time and get us on the offense.
I know it's going backwards. I'm ready, waiting for the challenge moment.
Okay, so the thing is we want to make sure is we are currently on offense. So this whole time we've been doing a good job. I'm actually going to rewind real quick because I want to see where it started. So here's kickoff at 4:20. And that ball crosses here. So 40. So that's almost 40 seconds. Almost 40 seconds that we were on offense 100% of the time. So what made that work is that you and I weren't overextending. We're both rotating out. We're both, you know, giving each other lots of space and just being able to set us up, each other up for success, which is awesome. But during this rotation here, so you can see where you are and where I am, we have a huge gap in between each of us. And so we definitely want to close that gap. So with us being on offense, we don't actually, you see how, so we're actually going to rewind it here. So you see where I'm kind of lingering? I'm right on these boost pads, right behind this midfield line, looking to where I want to make my challenge. I'm staying relatively close to that midline so I can make my challenge here to keep us on offense. We don't want to come all the way back here because this is defense, which is perfect, but we are clearly on offense right now. So we want to make sure that we are up here so that we can still make a challenge here to keep us on offense, because this is where our challenge needs to be. So we're over here. We need to be over here because we have in this play here, got the win and we got the loss. We always want to favor the loss because in this play here, it was a loss. Because now I'm over here. So we want to look for the loss of the play. But this is also the other thing we need to look for. As you can see, I'm already leaving the play. My card's already out of the play. I'm already rotating out. That gives you the go ahead to make that challenge. That is what you're looking for, is right here. I'm out. You are good to go. So because of this, and now this is the first time in this whole offensive rotation for that 40 minutes that we've had, that we're now facing this way in our rotations, and when we're clearly rotating this way. So that is, we lose offensive pressure because of that. So post flips. As you can see, I already made my turn around because I realized the post was flipping. You need to do the same. Post flips again. This is kind of another scenario what I was talking about earlier too. So we are all the way up there and you're back here in defense again. We do want to make sure we kind of get up a little bit closer. I want you to be as close to where you feel comfortable because I don't want you to feel like the ball's going to get hit over your head. Especially when this situation happens here and you see this here. So you actually took off from here and you flew all the way through here. That's a lot of flying and a lot of boost. You started off with that at 100. So from the initial takeoff from here and from there, and you also grabbed 12 boosts as well. So you actually went up using, that'd be 26. So you actually used almost 75 boosts to go for the aerial that is barely off the ground. And so that usually see that a lot when players feel like they're being outpaced, where they feel like, okay, I have to go, but their positioning isn't accommodating where they need to be at. So their aerials get really long and drawn out, really flatlining here. Like, so the ball is only right here, and we use 75 boosts to only go to here. 36 almost gets you to the ceiling. So we use 75 and the ball was down here. So in this situation here, we want to make sure that we are close enough that we aren't, you know, forfeiting our positioning. But then also in the situation we talked about earlier before, instead of using boost, add like one flip here with some boost, but it sets you up really nicely to still actually probably take ball possession, because that's the thing here is you're free. Yeah, so I got a demo here. So there's one player out of the play, the demo there, and your next challenge on this ball is here. So you are 100% free. So even with you just flipping forward, you probably would have flipped forward, would have picked up the boost pads, and probably would have actually still be sitting at 100 boosts, but with a free ball here. And this is what we're looking for to do, like a chip up to the backboard, your ground to air dribbles, your dribbles in general, anything just to end their careers. Like this is the moment to shine. And so I definitely think that we start kind of thinking about this a little bit more. And so with our positioning being on offense, when we're on offense, I think it's going to make that a lot more clearer to decide what we should do and kind of make those options more available for us. So we're going to open, go. Perfect. I like it.
No. It was so fun. Yeah, holy.
Perfect. Perfect. Yeah, you're doing a really good job of capitalizing on those open doors, and then those are opening up a lot of opportunities for you.
I want to get too close because I might lose.
So this is one that you definitely should be communicating with your teammates. And a solos queue match, I don't think you go for this, especially when you're already in this situation here. I think in a solo queues match, you just go ahead and just leave. if you communicate this with your teammate that you're going to go for this, I think this works out. I'm pretty patient as a player in general, so I think I saw you and I was kind of watching to see what you're going to do. So I'm already kind of looking forward to lots of the play here and waiting to see what happens here. Really good play though, honestly, like really good mechanical play to get up the ball and go snag it. But I just think that there's in maybe like a solo queue match, it might be a little tough because you don't know exactly where I'm at in this play, and you definitely don't want. Let's see here. Yeah, that's the last time that you see me, so you don't know where I'm at anymore. So in this situation here, going for this cut here could be detrimental because somebody could be coming across the field or flying up, and this is the time where you see that car just appear out of nowhere and just clears it down the field.
I'm rotating out. I'm gonna go for it, and I think because I can't go for high shots. I wait for the miss. I'm going for the strike.
In this play here, what were you looking for?
I thought he was
Here.
like, I thought he was gonna try dribbling me. I didn't think he would go so high in the air.
I'm sorry. What I mean is you turned off your ball cam right here. What are you looking for here?
I can't remember. I think I didn't want to like see if you point to the goal to see if it was gonna go in.
Oh, okay. Okay, so you're trying to see if that ball was going to go in. Okay, so I didn't know if you knew this. So looking at the lines in the field, you can actually, that actually will tell you. See those dotted lines on the ground?
Yeah.
That's where the net's at.
Oh, so like, oh, got it.
Yeah, so the, every field has different marks on the field, but yeah, those dotted lines in the ground, that tells you if that ball's in or not. And you can see it from like the ground, like the circle on the ground. So yeah, those dotted lines are going to be where those balls are at, or where the posts are at for the goal. All right. So what are your thoughts on that?
It was a good match overall.
Yeah, I was pretty happy with it. It looked pretty good, felt pretty good. So that is awesome. And like I said, those were against some Champ 3 players, so that was super nice.